Elon Musk is a hilarious man. Now, as you can see, let's see if I can point this in the right direction. Oh, there it is. Okay, I got the new Twitter logo that's up there. You can follow it, and I don't really post on it. It's just kind of, if I ever decide to get a little bit more active on it, might just be a shit posting reply thing. I don't really know. Maybe share some memes or whatever the fuck makes me laugh about this stuff. But mostly, it's ultimately just contingent on what Elon Musk is going to be doing. Because if anybody's going to be trying to make some sort of transformative effort for this shithole platform, it would be Elon Musk. Now, what he ultimately wants to do with Kanye West, when Kanye West finalizes his agreement to buy Parler, that'll be interesting. We'll see where the tide shifts ultimately. But the people who work at Twitter, which I don't know why they have so many people that work there, they're spurging out by this, and they've been on eggshells for a long time, and makes me happy. It makes me happy that at least one of the pillars of the big tech monopoly is finally fucking falling. And the failures that are multiple for Meta right now, they're the next one to fall too. Now, if somebody could just take some shots at Google, metaphorically, not in real life, that would be great. That would be great, because that's one monopoly that definitely needs to get busted up. But all in due time, we will eventually win. Some form or fashion. Just give it enough time. Anyways, Twitter tries calming employees because they're fucking children. As deal with Elon Musk looms. Yeah, he said he's already going to buy it. He wants to buy it, but Twitter's making it difficult. No, we want to go to trial. It's like, you want to do this shit? You want to expose how many bots are there? All right, then. You're just going to make it harder. We're just going to fire more people. Twitter is trying to quell employees' fears as Elon Musk's looming takeover of the company fuels worries about a seismic overhaul of the social media service. Yeah, he's gonna stop censoring people. Maybe, potentially. Like, we don't really know for sure. Who's he gonna bring back to the platform? Trump, Alex Jones, Kanye West, Milo. Oh my God, there are so many names from the past that can just come back on and then just immediately freak everybody out. Oh, it'll be a fun time. It'll be hilarious. And I just want to be there, front row tickets to see this fucking meltdown. For months, Mr. Musk's 44.2. Hey man, those extra millions of dollars, they're important there. That's $200 million that you're leaving off there. $44.2 billion acquisition of Twitter has roiled the company's 7,500 employees. 7,500 employees? That seems like a lot, given the, active user base that's on there. But I guess, hey, need somebody there to operate the bots and make sure that they perform appropriately. As the billionaire made pronouncements about how he would change the service and then tried to back out of the deal. Yeah, because he was trying to drive down the price. I didn't ultimately know if he wanted to end up buying Twitter, and hopefully, I pray that he just buys it and turns off the lights, but that's about 3/4 true. More on that in a second. Now his takeover is back on track and is set to close no later than next Friday. Holy! Disquiet inside the company has intensified. This is from the New York Times, by the way. It's not often we get to use one of these leftist screeds, but considering who's melting down over this, I found it appropriate. Employees' fears were stoked on Thursday when Washington Post reported that Mr. Musk planned to cut Twitter staff as much as 75% in the coming months, reducing its workforce to a little over 2,000 people. Watch absolutely nothing change. The only thing that might change, maybe the net of censorship ends up just, kind of going down a little bit. It's almost like, hear me out on this one. Twitter stops being a publisher and becomes much more of a platform. Wild idea, right? Wild. It's almost like you don't need that many people. All you need to do is just make sure that the servers are up to date and that they're continuing to function. Make sure that if there's any glitches or the platform is kind of acting up in any form or fashion, a couple of people to answer that stuff. And then just make sure that the office building is properly staffed and, all that kind of shit. Like, why the fuck do you need the other 5,500 people? Apparently you don't. Just fucking fire them right out of their office building. You love to see a bunch of people. The 2,000 necessary people that are there, the coders, the essential people that make digital platforms function appropriately. They're about to get some much nicer office space. Workers have also been worrying over how their compensation might change once Mr. Musk transformed the company from a publicly traded firm to a private one. Oh my God, we're going to start getting paid on our performance? What the fuck is going on? I said 5 employees who were not authorized to speak publicly. Why not? You're currently a publicly traded company. Why not give your statements publicly? Late on Thursday, Twitter tried to calm some of its concerns in a memo to employees about the report of job cuts. Sean Edgett, who's going to get fired too, fuck you, the general counsel, said that there were no plans for layoffs under the current regime. Who knows what the other guy's going to do, though? We do not have any confirmation of the buyer's plans following close and recommended not following rumors or leaked documents, but rather wait for facts from us and the buyer directly, he told Bloomberg. Oh, we know what to think about Bloomberg. Not now, Kanye. Whatever Twitter does to reassure its employees may not be enough. Once Mr. Musk, a famously mercurial entrepreneur, yeah, if you don't know who Elon Musk is, yeah, I don't have anything clever to say. You must be retarded. Completes the deal for the company. He can do almost anything he likes to the firm. Yeah, exactly. He buys all the shares by shelling out $44.2 billion fucking dollars, buying every share at $54.20 per. He owns all the shares. The only person that he has to ask, permission to do anything for is numero fucking uno. He's like, okay, cool. We're taking it private now. And we're going to stop with all the censorship. We're reinstating all of the cancelled accounts. And we're getting rid of all the child porn. Musk says that he wants more free speech on the platform. And that he will allow former President Donald Trump, who is barred from the service. Why exactly? Don't know. To return to tweeting. Mr. Musk has also publicly criticized Twitter's executives. Too many of them. That's why he's getting rid of so many. Has also said that he plans to add more subscription services to Twitter and cut some jobs while attracting more users to the service. Yeah, because it's stagnating. Just like every other big tech service. Why? Because censorship always causes this, okay? Your most eccentric users are your most engaging users. The people want to say either what they're going to say or respond to what they are saying. It's just like the Howard Stern mid-90s effect. Half of the audience was there to listen to Howard Stern, and the other half was there to hear what Howard Stern was saying in order to spurg out about it. It's the hate watcher effect, okay? It happens. It happens to everybody out there, but at least it drives growth in some form or fashion. Hell, if there's going to be haters out there, monetize those cunts. But it just begs the question, why is Musk chopping 75% of the jobs? Because there's going to be layoffs. There's obvious bloat that's there given what Twitter is, okay? I think everybody can kind of recognize that, and if there isn't some resumes getting shipped out at Twitter HQ, there fucking should be, but even still, okay, it's mostly like in Musk inner circles and things that I've heard online, different articles and shit like that. It's not like I have an inside source or anything like that. Is that he knows that he's overpaying for this shit, okay? It's like everybody knows that he's overpaying for this, okay? So he has to find a way to recoup his losses. So his idea of making it a more viable, monetizable platform, that makes sense. Subscription services, whatever the fuck else you want to do on top of that. Reducing the payroll, all of that stuff will make it a little bit more financially solvent, kicking the doors open for a little bit more free speech so people can come in and say fuck shit on Twitter. Great, wonderful, fantastic. That's great. Just do some shit that people actually like instead of just continuing to fuck up the whole user interface and then just, I don't know, put on weird fucking following groups just arbitrarily. Like, I've never searched for K-pop in my entire fucking life, but then I get a recommendation. You'd like to follow this trend. No, I wouldn't. The only place that I want to follow K-pop is right off of a fucking cliff. But now we got a new hitch in this plan as well. So obviously Twitter's trying to stop Musk from buying it at the original agreed upon price, which is kind of fucking weird. You got the looming case that's supposed to be going on soon-ish if they end up dragging it out that long. And now you got Biden stepping in. It's like, huh, what does he know? What does he know about Twitter? He doesn't want getting out to the people. Something that I've talked about quite a bit, a couple of videos prior, and maybe a couple of videos into the future as well. There is a case that was brought by a couple of attorney generals in Louisiana and in Missouri. Okay, it was all about big tech collusion. Well, between who, do you say? Well, and involving who? Okay, on the big tech side, you had Meta and all of its affiliate companies that are under that umbrella. You had Google and YouTube, okay, that are on there. And then Twitter. Oh, okay. Were they all colluding together? Is that what those attorney generals are after? No. Colluding directly with the Biden administration. Oh, and then the Biden administration is weighing options to block Musk's takeover of Twitter. Oh, So what exactly does Twitter know that that the Biden administration doesn't want Elon Musk to know, and his penchant for letting the information get out into the public? Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Oh, but their official line on this one. Okay. Don't look any deeper into that stuff. Okay. Heaven forbid that might be the underlying cause. But the Biden administration is considering what options it has to heavily scrutinize and potentially block the sale of Twitter to Elon Musk after the billionaire CEO of SpaceLink and Tesla and the Boring Company, all of that fun stuff, threatened he would no longer pay for Ukraine to have free access to the Starlink satellite internet service. You're meddling, you're pro-Russia, you like Putin, and you don't want war. Bloomberg reports that the U.S. officials see Musk as holding a Russian-friendly stance following a series of tweets that outlined peace proposals. You don't want a war to escalate to nuclear proportions. Ergo, you're a Russophile. Fuck is going on? So, okay, by making that proclamation, you are de facto stating that a peace proposal is anti-Ukraine. You don't know what you're saying when you say that stuff, do you? And now they are concerned about his plans to buy Twitter with a group of foreign investors. Yo, bro's got the money. It's cool. It's okay. He doesn't need to have any sort of offshore business interests. But if there's any administration who would know the inner workings of outside interference into their business dealings, it would definitely be the Biden administration. Suppose Millennial has reported the Biden administration has already sent over $60 billion. Holy fuck, I haven't read that in a while. To Ukraine with the expectations to dedicate tens of billions more to as the conflict continues into the winter. Yeah, you need to outfit all of those Ukrainian troops with brand new winter gear, man. It's like they need those puffy jackets. That'd be great. Elon Musk's $44 billion Twitter takeover could fall under review by the Committee on Foreign Investigations in the United States. Unfucking believable. Which is an interagency group managed by the Treasury Department and the DOJ as well, sticking their fucking nose into their business. CFIUS can review what foreign entities are buying U.S. businesses, and in Musk's case, he has investors backing him, such as Prince Alawid bin Talal of Saudi Arabia, inshallah, a wealth fund in Qatar, inshallah, and Chinese Binance Holdings. Oh, okay, cool. So China will own a portion of Twitter, just like China owns a portion of the White House. Got it, good, since we're understood. Earlier in October, reports emerged that confirmed the federal authorities were investigating Musk's buyout of Twitter over his communications with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commissions and the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, and the SEC. How great, despite getting clearance from both to make the purchase. Days later, Musk threatened to pull Starlink after Ukrainian ambassador to Germany, Andrei Melkin, told Musk to fuck off. He's like, well, fine, now you don't get free internet. Have fun communicating with pigeons, cunts. But we'll see where this goes, because I don't know if we're going to be getting a resolution on this shit anytime soon, but it's just kind of fun to see a bunch of SJWs and a bunch of corrupt bureaucrats just kind of twist in the wind. Elon Musk, man, I don't know if he anticipated this shit going all the way up to the top like this, but he was just trying to kick the hornet's nest on this one. He just didn't realize that he was kicking it, and it was going to roll down a hill, catch on fire, and then explode like a fucking piñata at the end. His shit is hilarious. Anyways, with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.